parents, okay, is I think about 3 lines. And I'm going to be super concrete. To me, these are 3 lines that like parents should like write down. They should like commit to memory. They should also use with their partners because they're just good relationship lines. When someone tells you something disappointing, like, I didn't make the football team, it sucks, I'm so embarrassed, I'm the worst football player. Number 1, just, I am so glad you're talking to me about this. Like, it is the most beautiful first line to say to someone when they're upset, because what you're deeply saying to them and how they receive it is like, I am interested in the part of you who's feeling this way. The part of you who's feeling this way is connectable to me. Like, I want to hear more about it. I will attach to this part of you. And when you tell that to someone, they're automatically willing to tell you more because it's like an opening of a door. Like, I imagine if someone went to a boss and they're like, I really feel like I deserve a promotion. If the boss is like, I'm so glad you're talking to me about this. Like, even if the boss says no, like, you're going to be like, wow, that was a great conversation, you know? So, and when you're doing that, what I want parents to imagine is like, you're just sitting on the bench next to your kid. That's literally what you're doing. You're just sitting down. You're not saying that bench isn't their bench. You're not taking them out. You're just sitting down. And then the second line that I think is the ultimate confidence builder, if confidence is self-trust, is just, I believe you. Yeah, I went to the list and my name wasn't on it. And like, they literally were all high-fiving. And then I was like the only one not doing that. And they all looked at me with such pity. And it was like the worst day of my life. Just, I believe you. When you say I believe you to someone, you're not saying I agree. That was the worst day of your life. You're literally just saying, I believe the things you're telling me. I believe your feelings are valid and real. And then the third line is just tell me more. Like, tell me more. And I think often with parents, they'll say like, okay, and then what? And then what? and I love this question. And I'm such like a fixer too. But like, and then nothing. And then you have literally crushed parenting that moment. You should be like, I'm done for the rest of the day. I'm going to eat bonbons and watch some Netflix. And you massively built your kids' confidence, because if we think about kids when they're older, you want kids when they're feeling tricky things to be like, yeah, I really do feel this way. I really am upset that my partner said that thing to me. I really am disappointed that I didn't get that job, right? I really am angry that I was promised, a raise and didn't get it, right? Learning that you can trust your emotions actually is the core of how you regulate your emotions and how you make good decisions, because you can use your energy around, okay, what do I do next? Instead of all the energy of like trying to figure out what's going on inside you. And so to me, that's really what confidence is. And because if someone can feel like their parents are able to tolerate their disappointment, then what the kid really learns is like, I can still be me when I'm disappointed. I'm still like a valuable person. This feeling clearly is like an acceptable part of me. It's not all of me. I don't have to fight to get rid of it. That's really how we build confidence.
One common thing that I see with my kids, and I'm sure other kids, and it drives me insane. There's like a few triggers I have, and one of them is laziness. And the other is sort of
But like, you'd be so freaking grateful that the pilot knew what their job was, even though people were putting up a protest. And like, we are that pilot for our kids. You can change altitude, change course, change rules. And if you know your kid has their phone in their room when they're doing their homework, period, like, our kids should not have their phones in their room when they're doing their homework. And let's even take that and play it out. Well, my kid always does. And they're like not just 13 anymore, they're 17. And how could I change that? I'm going to walk through how to change that. Hey, sweetie, I have something to tell you, and I know you're not going to like it, but look, I've been thinking about certain things, and my number one job is to like help make good decisions, even when you're upset with me. That's actually how much I love you, that I'm willing to make decisions that I really do believe are good for you, even if you're going to be really, really mad at me. And I'm about to share one of those decisions. When you come home from school, we have a box to put your phone in, and it's not locking it away. That phone comes back to you as soon as you finished your homework. And I know you're used to having your phone in your room, and I know I've allowed it. I know we've argued about it. Starting tomorrow, it's not happening. I just want to be clear. It's not. And if you yell at me and if you're mad, it's not happening. And the reason it's not happening is because it's not like you have bad willpower. It is literally impossible to focus on schoolwork. For even adults, it would be. While we have a device that has so many fun games on it right next to us. And I know that's a change. And I know that the first couple of days will be hard. And I actually know that at some point after, it'll become a lot easier. It's just like, and I know in my modeling of that, first of all, it's really easy to say that to you, like, you're not my kid and you're not about to like yell at me, right? But what parents say to me all the time is they're like, the way you said that sounded like actually like nice, but like no nonsense. Like I didn't doubt that you meant that, because I think our kids smell our doubt and also what we do. And I just want to model this. I know you notice your grades have been slipping and I'm just thinking about your phone in your room and I know that's not a good idea, right? That's not a good idea, right? And I think today we should try. That literally is like a pilot coming on and being like, you guys know it's a good idea to land in Denver, right? Like, can I just get a vote out there? Don't you think it's a good idea to have an emergency landing? You'd be like, where is my leader? This is crazy talk. Just tell me, And I think that metaphor matters so much because what I would tell parents to do, and I really mean this concretely, get out your phone. First, write a script for yourself. You can read it to your kids if this is new for you to kind of embody your authority in an appropriate way, right? Not in a mean way, but in an appropriate way. Get out a voice recorder and read the script into your phone and then play it back to yourself. It's amazing. You'll be like, wow, I really sounded like I was asking my kid. I didn't even believe myself. I didn't even believe myself. And then say it again. And you'll be like, wow, that sounded like mean and harsh and critical. Okay. So I have the two ends. Let me try it again. Like literally, just it's like we said, it's like practice, right? And it goes back to boundaries, right? Like I can't ask my kid to be doing my job for me. And I think we do that a lot with kids and they smell it. And it's why they act out more, not to take advantage of us, but because they don't feel like they have a sturdy leader. Because we're asking them